show where we talk to women leaders, women CEOs, women in business, women in the workplace, women in money. My name is Hannah Muchuki Geduke. On the show today, we have Beatrice Ndung'u, a PR and branding expert. Karibu sana,
Thank
Beatrice.
you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Yeah, how was the travel from Tanzania to here?
It was very long, but I'm happy I came.
I am so happy you could make it for this interview.
Yes.
Wow. Beatrice, talk to us about what you do.
Okay, my name is Beatrice, as people know. I am a branding and public relations expert in East Africa. I work with people in government as well as celebrities and businesses. So what I do basically is I make sure that their brand is known, and whatever they are doing is known not only in the certain country, but around Africa. Yes.
But you get to do so many things. What else do you do?
Okay, apart from PR, I also have a couple of businesses. I'm into oil. I'm in the oil business. Apart from the oil business, I'm a motivational speaker. The other businesses that I'm about to launch on the 25th of this month, we are launching a perfume brand. So we are also into perfumes. I also, and there's so many.
That's a lot of things.
But those are the main ones. I'm also into mining
Right.
of Tanzanite and gold. That is done a lot in Tanzania. So we do a lot of that. And also bringing in machines for mining from Oman. So we bring in the machines from Dubai and Oman. So, but basically what I do is public relations and branding, because PR and branding is what brought me to all these other businesses. Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
But I find your story very interesting because you're doing all these things, but then you're not doing them in your homeland. You're not doing them in Kenya.
Yes.
You're doing these things in Tanzania. Why? Why Tanzania?
I think Tanzania because when I went to Tanzania, I went to open my PR and branding company. And before I even went, I had already started my own PR and branding company in Kenya.
Right.
And I saw a need of going to another country to explore and see what I can do. And I thought, okay, let me go to the closest country to my country, and that is Tanzania. So I went there and started with my PR and branding company. And luckily, my first client was the Kikwete family, of course, Mr. Rithiwan Kikwete. And from there, I got to get so many clients, and it opened a lot of doors for me in that country.
Right.
So I saw, okay, let me now keep exploring and see what I can do in that country. But that's not leaving the fact that I'm from Kenya,
Right.
and I do a lot of things in Kenya as well. And PR and branding is something that I started here in my country, and it's still going on.
Right.
So yeah, that's why Tanzania. After Tanzania, we'll go to another country. I'm going to Dubai as well to open a company, I think in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm also opening a company in Dubai. So not only Tanzania, I'm also checking other countries.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're a young person, you're starting a business in a foreign land with foreign people. How easy was that? Or was it?
It was not easy. Oh my God, especially being in another country. You know, you're lonely, and this is not your country. So you can't do a lot of things. You're not free to do so many things. So it's challenging because there's loneliness. You don't know people. You don't have family, friends. So
Right.
you have to start making new friends, having family that are friends, starting the company there, not being a Tanzanian is also difficult. But luckily, I was able to do things very fast because I got Tanzanian partners.
Right.
So it was good for me. But the challenges of starting in another country are there, not only Tanzania, but other countries. As long as it's not your country, you have to push even harder.
Right.
Yeah.
So yes, so there were challenges, but you seem to have done it a little easier and broken through a little easier.
Yes.
And I know there are so many people who are watching who
Yeah.
are wondering, how can a small business person or somebody who's just starting break through? What would you like to say? Maybe just one thing.
If you want to break through into any business, be
Yeah.
consistent.
Be consistent.
Be consistent and always follow your dreams, follow your passion. Yeah. Even if you don't have the money, there's always someone who has the money. So look for the people you can present that proposal or that business that you have to. And most times when you want to present something, like for example, you want to start a detergent, for example, make sure you have that solid detergent to show an investor.
Right.
Yeah, not just paper, because people look at practicality. Is it something that you're really passionate about, that you've already started it? Yeah, so sometimes it's just good to start something by having a practical thing so that you can show people.
I see. So definitely your consistency and your
Yes.
hard work
Yes.
seems to have paid off.
Definitely.
Because when I listen to you and I look at the clients you're working with, they're like,
Well.
big wigs. Do you mind
Yes.
sharing with us some of the names that you're working with
Okay.
right now?
In Tanzania, they are very well known.
Yeah.
In Tanzania, I'm working with the Kikwete family,
Right.
Mr. Rithiwan Kikwete. There's someone called Haji Manara. He's a Simba Sports Club spokesman. There are a couple of celebrities like Hamisa Mobeto. She's a very big celebrity in Tanzania, a model / business person. There's someone called Sheta, a musician. There's someone called Ndumbaru. He was just appointed the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs in Tanzania. So most of my clients are high-profile people.
Right.
And I think they come to me because they've already seen my work. So they
Yeah.
trust me to handle their business.
Yeah.
So
Is that by design, by the way? Do you choose the high profile?
No. They
Yeah?
actually, I don't choose. They choose me.
You know what that tells me then?
What?
You've done a lot of good work in branding. I mean, you're a branding expert. So it means you're actually practicing what you preach, which I
Yes.
think is really good. Now tell us,
Thank
for
you.
somebody who has just started a business and they're trying to brand it, what would you tell them? How can they go about creating a brand that becomes a force to reckon with?
Okay. Well, right now we're in the digital space. Everyone is in the digital world. I always tell people, if you want your brand to be big, start with social media. Let people see that you're big enough for them to trust you. For example, if you have a business, let people see your business. Let people see what they can get from your business. Not that just, Instagram or Facebook is not just a platform for just posting anything, but just post things that even an investor in America will look at your page and say, I want to work with this person just by the way you have presented yourself online. So I always say that social media is the biggest thing you can do to brand yourself. Yeah.
So would you say fake it until you make it?
Yeah, sometimes I
Yeah?
do. Yeah, you have to. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just have to, because you have to tell people you're the best for them to believe you. So sometimes you have to.
Right.
Yeah.
You've done amazing things, a lot of things, but
Thank you.
definitely I know it has not been easy.
No.
So, any challenges in your journey as an entrepreneur that you'd like to share?
Well, I think even being a woman is a challenge. Being a woman and having a lot of businesses is a challenge on its own, because some people look at you, and some people are male chauvinists. Some wonder, such a small girl with such businesses, So you have to be very tough as a woman. You have to be tough, but at the same time, you have to be a people's person. So that's one of the challenges. And of course, money can be a challenge. In fact, money is a challenge for everybody. So sometimes money can be a challenge because there are times you have to pay your people and maybe clients have not paid yet. So money is a challenge sometimes when you're starting. But when you're growing, you know how to really work around your money, when to pay your people, where this money is going, and so on and so forth. But I think being a woman and money has that. Those are the two challenges I've got.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, your brand is out there. I think a lot of people follow you and like you. You were even awarded with a humanitarian award. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I've been awarded twice, 2 years in a row, Pan-African Development Ambassador. That was I was first given an ambassador role. Then I was given an award for youth in entrepreneurship at the Pan-African Awards, which was later. They were in Tanzania last year, but the other time they were in Dubai. So I won twice in a row. And this year, actually, just yesterday, I got an email saying that I've been nominated in the 100 most influential, I think, Africans.
No way.
So, it's a nomination, and I'm happy for that. But I think those are they're the biggest awards that I've gotten so far.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, in this country and in Africa, we have a lot of people now wanting to go into entrepreneurship and start their own businesses. Maybe as we come to a close, I would like you to speak to the viewer and just tell them, give them insights or advice. What would you tell them about entrepreneurship?
I will say that entrepreneurship is not easy, but it really needs you to be patient. It needs you to be patient. You have to be tough. You have to know what you want, and you have to go for what you want. And if you want something, you have to do it. You know why? If I think, let's say, for example, if I think of starting a hotel today, and you're thinking of the same thing, the person who will win is the one who starts it today. So I always tell people, once you think of an idea, do it, because you'd never know if someone else is thinking the same thing. So I always encourage people, do it. It's not easy, but you have to be very tough. You have to go for what you want, and you have to be patient.
And my goodness, Beatrice, you launched a radio station. Was it yesterday or the other day?
The other day, because yesterday I had to come.
I mean, social media was just blowing up. I was looking at your Instagram page. Talk to us about that.
Yes.
Wow.
I decided to start a radio station because it's a passion that I've always had for a very long time, and I decided to, put it into action. And my radio station is called Hakuna Matata Radio, and it focuses more on tourism. We are the first radio TV station in East Africa that focuses on tourism and positivity. So it's a station where you'll get to know everything about the tourism attractions in East Africa, tourism as a whole, plus the positive sides of business. I just want someone, when they listen to my station or when they watch it, they're able to come out with something positive out of it. So we just launched it the other day, and we had a lot of people, a lot of celebrities and people in government come for the launch. I was very excited. And the guest of honor was Mr. Rithiwan Kikwete. He came to show some love, and I'm very excited about what's coming, and the station is for everyone, for all of us.
We are happy for you. We are going to follow you.
Thank you.
We will come to Tanzania and be on that radio show.
Karibu sana.
Asante. So you hear that? You've got to go for what you want. Very, very amazing. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank
it was
you so
a
much.
pleasure having you.
I appreciate
And we want to have you here back again. When you go back to Tanzania, wasalimu wale. Eh?
Sawa.
Kiswahili changu kizuri.
Imeshafika. Salamu imefika.
Asante sana. Well, thank you very much for watching Women in Money. The conversation does not stop here. On this show, we say, you do not wish for it, you work for it. Follow us on our social media pages, Money Series Africa, Hannah Muchuki, Inside Out Development, Beatrice Ndung'u, Instagram. Just follow us and learn more, ask questions, let us interact. Bye-bye.